Hello, welcome to Swiss Watch Gang and welcome to Berlin. I'm here with Felipe Pikullik, my good friend. How are you, man?
Nice to see you again.
How are you, bro? I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be here because every time I come to Berlin, you show me something spectacular. And today we'll talk about a watch which was basically a dream about 6 years ago. And
Yes.
today the dream is reality. So I'm happy to see the watch. Huh?
Yes, me too. So today is a very special day because today I fitted the last pieces for the movement.
Yeah.
And before some days, the movement got alive. The first beats of the balance got
Started working, huh?
started working.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah, crazy.
I
Crazy
remember
feeling.
we spoke about this watch in the last video. I'm gonna put all the videos in the description below because we really basically documented the whole journey, like especially our relationship. It started with the Piece Unique Swiss watch cam with the seconds disc, then the Sternhimmel, the starry sky, and also then the Moonphase one, which is here. This is my piece. I've been wearing it quite a lot. It's probably my top 3 watches I wear all the time. And you will see it's very beaten and scratched, and it's nice to be back in Berlin with the watch actually. And today the focus will be on the Moonphase 2, which last time we just showed on photos, on sketches. And it's here. It's also my next watch, coming hopefully next year. But you guys are very busy and you also expanded a lot. The team has grown, and also I think everything is more structured. So what changed in the last year? Let's say company-wise, structure-wise.
Yes, definitely. So there are many things happened in this time period, and so of course the first years was for learning and getting so much support from all the sides, from the customer side, just from the watch enthusiast side, and also from people like you, especially you, coming to Berlin and making those interviews to share the story. It just was a very big learning step between having to need to grow because there are so many people who want the watches, but at the same time I want to have the same quality or better.
Yeah.
And that's always my question. If I grow, if I have the next person, it has to be better and not just growing because of some financial decisions. So basically on the Moonphase 2, we have increased the quality in terms of everything. So I created a new stock system for our parts, screws, or also the tools, a complete system where everybody can see what is where and how many pieces do we have left and what do we have to produce. And also now we have one person who's just caring about who's doing what next, and one person controlling the quality. He was just 3 months controlling everything, and then after this I was controlling to control if he controlled good. So
So it was double the work, huh? Triple
yes,
the work.
so the last years was everything double the work.
Yeah.
I was working at night to teach the people at day, at the same time enjoying by daytime with my family, which is very important. And so yes, very hard years of learning and teaching. And yes, so this made it possible. Everything, all the people around us made the Moonphase 2 possible.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah.
And I remember it because I came to Berlin. This is my 3rd time at least, and it was at different stages. So one time it was full, one time less. Today, I see that you have to move into a bigger facility because there is no space for any more desks. And today I'm happy to actually see it here. But the case is not the final one, correct? On this
Exactly. So what we focused on is the movement and all the watchmaking techniques behind this. So I created first, or we together created first the prototype movement, which you see here today, cased in our old case just to get it in touch, to have the feeling, making it on the wrist. At the same time, we are developing a new case, more refined design, which is at the same time elegant and also sporty, where you get also a rubber strap and a leather strap.
Nice.
So we are completely changing the complete presentation of the watch, the case, the straps, the buckle. So you get pin buckle and butterfly clasp. Because for me, it's very important that you can use the watch every day.
Yeah.
In my life, for example, one day I just feel to wear very fine clothes. At the next day, I just want to wear a jogger.
Yeah.
And I don't want to wear my watch with a leather
Yes.
strap while I'm in a jogger. So
Casual, exactly.
so
Yeah.
casual. And so that was important to create a system where the customer can
Can swap
quick
quickly.
change.
Yeah.
And yes, so he whatever he likes, he have it.
And you also made the movement in the case, so people at the Time Zones event in Dubai, which is happening in a few days, can try it on, make wrist shots, wrist rolls, right?
Yes.
Because it's also nice for them to see how it looks in different lighting. So awesome. I mean, bro, the watch is incredible. And you know, when we spoke about this piece, this is when I feel like you are show the world what you truly can do. We spoke about this many times. Even the Moonphase 1 was the beginning of this stage of your career.
Yes.
But I think the Moonphase 2 now is really something different. So let's go maybe through the whole watch and just explain to me, what am I looking at here? From the dial to the hands, the balance, and what was made in-house, because we also have some machines here,
Yeah.
which you use for the watch.
I had so many decisions to do on this movement, and also the design wise and the concept for the future I had to create. So the whole idea of this concept is I called Serie Universum in German, which is serious universe. So I wanted to create a very deep looking watch. For this effect, I built the complete movement from the back side to the front side. And at the ground, at the base plate, which is on the back side, I covered it with Aventurine, which is mirror polished. So the complete movement is reflecting. So you're looking through something not too deep, but it looks double the deep. And it's for me also a new feeling, because it was just an imagination, and I'm very happy about the result of this depth. So this is the series universe, and the first watch in this series is the Moonphase 2. To create also another thing, I decided to create this effect is, if you look deeper into all the parts, they are all on a different level, which makes it very complex looking. And I spread all the parts. The watch could be smaller, but you wouldn't have this effect of open work movement. And then, of course, the most important for me personally is the technical side, where I decided to make one thing completely handcrafted for one reason. My goal is to make also completely handmade watches in the workshop, not just me, but also the people. So I have to teach. And in watchmaking, we say, if you can make a balance wheel, you can make everything, because you have to deal with all the operations which are important in precise watchmaking. And the result is completely directly affecting the accuracy of the watch. So there is no tolerance in this work. Like polishing or something like that, yes, you can, it's no problem. If you make a scratch, you can make it bigger, in fact. But the balance wheel have to be perfect directly. So you have no adjustments after this. Yes, you have balancing out the balance, but not adjusting failure and producing. Since 2-3 years, we bought historical machines, restored them with other workshops, partners we work with, because I'm not able to do everything alone. And now we have very old and the best machines in the world, like Chaublin and Hauser. But what we did is something which is coming more and more in watchmaking, which makes this time now, today, the golden age of watchmaking, I believe. We have those beautiful machines from before 50 years, which was much more precise than the machines we have today, and before them. This is what we have today. But what we have also today, what they didn't have, is the crazy measurement techniques from Japan. We can measure until nanometers with simple sticks that we added to our historical machines. So while I'm moving the machine by hand, I'm not anymore looking through microns, I'm looking through nanos.
So if we break it down, we have a beautiful dial, which is here beautifully polished. How many inward angles? A lot, huh?
I counted it, it's like 72 inner corners.
Insane, and all beautifully polished. Then we have the balance wheel, which is made in-house on a bridge. There's a separate bridge on top, which is polished and micro bead blast on top.
Yes, you have polished stages, and beveling on
Yeah.
it. Yes.
And then below the balance wheel, you have a mirror polished surface, which is beautiful. On the left side as well here. And then we have the Aventurine, which is awesome. And you've made a sick video on Instagram where you basically put the Aventurine plate into the main plate.
Yeah.
How happy was the supplier for the Aventurine to get this order?
I think everybody who was involved in this process was like amazed to the maximum, because the supplier for the Aventurine was like the first time I was saying no, it's not possible. And
Of course, yeah.
my answer was yes, it's possible. And they broke some pieces until they get successfully done.
I'm sure. It's the most complex Aventurine piece in a watch, at least.
It's very complex. Yes, if you see on Instagram, if you see the Aventurine, how it's cutted out and how thin the stages are, it's crazy. And at the moment when I put the Aventurine onto the base plate, was like just like best puzzle in the world. It was
Yeah, I
like
can imagine.
so many things happening at the same time.
And
you just put it on it, and everything is like,
Yes.
it's crazy.
I mean, that's how it looks online as well. Huh?
Yeah.
When we see that everything fits, which again was super complex, it's insane. And then we have a constellation of 3 small stepped bridges on the left side here, 9 o'clock, which is gorgeous. Again, I see shapes in the watch which I don't see in any other one, which makes me happy. Because when I'm looking to buy a new watch, or talk to people who want to buy a specific piece, I always tell them to look at something what they don't own yet, either a complication or at least something which has components which you can't replicate or don't find in other watches, because it's very hard today to stand out. And then piece de resistance, the most important thing on this watch, the very three-dimensional Moonphase. Again, on my Moonphase 1, it's already very 3D, but here went a step further, and it's actually cut in half. So one half is what, and what's the other one?
One half, which is Aventurine, as the
A
background.
full piece.
A full piece of Aventurine.
Sick.
No contrast to
Yeah.
the background. So this is what I wanted to create, one side. So this is the dark side. And then you have the moon side, which is made of actual moon material,
Sick.
moon meteorite.
And that one is engraved or with a machine? Or?
Yes, no, it's hand engraved.
Yeah, to get the structures.
Yes.
Sick.
So that's not just the moon face, it's the real moon.
Yeah, this is awesome. And then one of my favorite wheels on this watch, I don't know which one this is, but again, the mirror polished wheel here at 11 o'clock. It's beautiful. And again, I've seen the watch on renderings, a year ago, but I see you change some elements, and I'm positively surprised. And when I play with light here, and you told me when you drive your car with this watch, it reflects like crazy.
Yeah.
What is this wheel here on top?
So the moon phase has 29.5 days. So this is the 58 tooth wheel.
Yeah.
So which switches every day, step by step, to drive the moon.
Yeah.
So yes, I decided to make it big as possible, to have a very, very accurate changing of the moon, and also to make a great finishing on it.
That's beautiful, man.
So it's made of stainless steel, beveled, polished completely.
Yeah.
And not just the beveling is polished, also the complete surface. As you
Yeah.
said, it's black polished.
And it's held by a beautiful bridge as well, with inner angles and skeletonization, which you're known by, huh? And also the wheel has wolf's teeth, right? Wolf's teeth.
Yes, that's
shapes.
necessary for. So you can set the moon by shifting forward from 11 o'clock to 1 o'clock a.m. And you can just go back and forward, and you shift the moon
Yeah.
step by step.
Beautiful. And then there's a small Easter egg on this watch. It's at 12 o'clock.
Very small.
And I thought you were crazy when you showed me this, because again, when we looked at this thing on the PC, it was like this. And then when I actually told you, yeah, but imagine the watch is going to be this small, it is visible here at 12 o'clock. It's the 24-hour wheel, right?
Yes.
And you made a 24-hour indicator basically out of this wheel.
Yes, exactly.
Very practical decision.
Yeah,
It looks cool.
It's to know when the moon shifts. So just for setting the moon, it's important. So not for daily using. And yes, I did this for this reason, because on the Moonphase 1, I had some people to explain where the lever has to be to shift the moon, and this was much too complicated. And now on this 24-hour wheel, we have the indication of the 24 hours, which is very small. So I decided not, that's a prototype. It's not completely finished as the complete watch will be at the end. And on the original, for the future production, I decided to mark the 24 with a different color, so you can recognize when it's the time to shift the moon.
Nice.
So it will be easier.
And how difficult was it to make the bridge for the Moonphase? Because looking from afar, it looks simple, but zooming in, which we do, it's extremely complex with many different shapes and angles and curves.
So you look at the bridge, but I look on the wheels because the wheels are much more
complex to do, huh?
Not complex, but a more difficult decision. And because I said we make the wheels in-house and completely machined here by this lathe behind me. And for these wheels, they are beveled wheels. So not beveled in meaning of finishing, the teeth are beveled.
Okay.
So that means I can't straight cut the wheels. From every material I use, I just can make one wheel out of. Usually if we make wheels, you cut teeth by teeth and then you cut it to discs.
Yeah.
And those are your wheels. So you can, by cutting one time, you can make 10 wheels, for example. But in this decision, because it's beveled, you can just make one.
Yeah.
And then you have to make everything again because you have this angle of the teeth.
Yeah, it's like a concave shape, huh?
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, it's two meeting each other angles, which makes it perfectly working.
Yeah.
And it's not necessary for the Moonphase. But again, that's a decision for the future. If we go to more complex movements and we maybe decide for beveled wheels in one part, which has to be completely precise, more than the Moonphase, and then we are able to do it.
I don't know what to say, man, because we've been talking about this for so long and now it's here. I can't wait to receive mine and then to wear it proudly and to add to my Felipe Pikullik collection, which might become in the future, historical, collection, museum pieces.
Museum, yes.
It's beautiful. And I also like how you basically elevated the important parts here. And we see the barrel for the power reserve under the dial, but it's not visible because the choice of decoration is different. But also the bridge holding the barrel, it's beautiful shapes and anglage. Again, it's and like you said when I saw the watch for the first time here in person today, when you take a loop on this watch, I mean, you can stare at it for half an hour at least, huh? Longer. I mean, there's so many details to discover here. Yeah, when you see the Aventurine, it's insane. And what's the case back? What does the case back represent? Because all the main stuff is happening in the front, and the case back is engraved.
Yes. So for the case back, it's completely design and creative side because I decided to make everything to the front side, so I have to be creative on the back side.
Yeah.
Because there are no parts. So I decided for hand engraving because we also on every watch since until now we have hand engravings, which is very important for me. It's a tradition in watchmaking to hand engrave the parts to make it to give them the value. So the first idea was to make a connection to the moon also on the back side. So I came up with the idea to use the first moon map that was created in 1647 by a Polish guy who was called Johannes Havelius. And he not made the first map, but he did the first detailed map of the moon. So I decided to make a homage to this map and to engrave this map into the base plate on the back side. And also you have this rolling engraving on a part to also give the opportunity to the customer to customize a little thing, maybe some initials. There will be also described the caliber number and the serial number and also the limitation number.
Yeah, and also there's an opening for the Moonphase.
Yes, opening for the Moonphase because I wanted to make it big.
Yeah.
On the Moonphase 1 we have 5.75 millimeters on the moon. On the Moonphase 2 we have now 6 millimeters, so it's bigger.
Sick.
Yeah.
it's nice because again, the Moonphase 1, which I have here, basically it's like this, and then the case spec becomes the case spec of the Moonphase 2 now, with just the opening for the moon, which is just beautiful. I mean, this on the wrist looks insane. Like, I'm happy because, again, you've come a long way, and we spoke about watches. When you made watches, you know, for like 900 euros, and I was like holding my head, like, how does this make sense? And then we spoke about it, and now to come to this watch, it's not so long ago. It was maybe like 6 years. Just happy, man, that this actually became reality.
Yeah, me too. It's a dream since my apprenticeship to create something like that.
Yeah,
For me, the craziest feeling was when the balance starts ticking and
when it actually
swinging,
works,
and it works because it's hand. I get so many steps in my watchmaking journey. You begin in the school, and then you meet people who want to support you, and they support you. I have very, very great masters, but when you start questioning too much, sometimes you get the question, it's not possible.
yeah.
And I'm very happy that I believed it is possible, and never stop asking other people. And now, like until today, I'm calling me like a student, because I'm learning every day, and I try to find every time watchmaker in the work, like Luc Monet, like Kilian Leshnik, very important people in watchmaking. They develop new techniques to the complete industry, and so you never stop to learn if you decide to. And this watch shows it. So I did so many things in this watch, or we did so many things in this watch, that people said to me, professional watchmakers said to me, it's not possible. And at the end, in fact, it's possible, and it's better than everything I've seen before from the industrial side. And yes, it just amazed me to see the balance wheel, which was the biggest part, where people advise me, don't do it. It's not possible. If you make it, it will not be better than like
If you buy one, yeah.
yeah, worse. They said it's worse because you can't reach those tolerances. And no, we go further. We have less tolerances on this balance wheel than the complete industry made balance wheels. And this is because of researching, because meeting important people, great masters. They said to me, yes, there's a way, and don't stop, and you just have to go and step by step, from the as you said, from 900 euro watches that wasn't reasonable, that was just made from my home directly at my free time after work. Just to make something, just to make a step, next step, one watch more, not about growing, just about learning and maybe meeting new people.
Yeah, and keeping the dream alive.
Yes, as I said, for me it's the balance wheel. I just see the balance wheel every time I look on this watch. It's the balance wheel.
It works. Still works.
Yes, it swings. I can't. Every time I look through it, I just hoping like it's working. Please, it's swinging. But
awesome, man.
It swings very, very great, and I'm
Congrats,
happy.
bro. Congrats. I'm happy as well. So tell the audience now. Again, my channel loves to show watches which they can't buy. So the launch will be of this watch with 3 different models.
Yes.
Which are what?
So we are launching a steel version, which you have here. Then
with the Aventurine.
Aventurine.
Yeah.
And then we have the bronze version, which has the same finishing.
Beautiful. So bronze case.
Yes, bronze case.
Is the case already stabilized, or will it oxidize?
Oxidize.
Nice.
Yes, I want to have the patina on it.
Oh, sick.
Yes, and the decision for the bronze case is from the old astronomical
instruments. Huh?
Instruments was this was the most important material for those, and I decided for this material to honor the material. On the bronze version, the dial will be not made of rose gold plated brass like here. It will be bronze.
Really?
So also the dial will oxidize.
Sick. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Like, will it get like spots or like nice patches of patina? Or we still have to wait and see?
Yeah, I'm hoping to get a smooth
flow,
patina flowing. through the complete dial.
And the platinum I saw on the PC.
The
Looks sick.
platinum will be completely different. You have German silver plates on it. You
Beautiful.
have a meteorite instead of the Aventurine on the backside, which is the meteorite is heat treated to get blue and purple shine
Sick.
on it. And also the dial will be made of steel, so we can make the same with the dial. So you have blue, purple, and German silver on the complete watch.
Beautiful, beautiful mix. I saw it. And what about the price points? Because again, we came from 900 euros 6 years ago.
Yeah.
The Moonphase one, which I have here, is 25,000 euros.
Yeah.
Then there was the meteorite version, which was a bit more.
Yeah, 32.
And 32 euros. And how much is the Moonphase 2 in steel with Aventurine?
Yeah, the steel,
how much am I paying?
The steel one is already sold out.
Yeah.
But the bronze version is 58,000 euros, and the platinum is 65.
Yes.
We have still some available, so
be quick,
today,
guys. Like always, I tell you on my videos, and you never listen, and you ask me a year later if you can order one. This one we are too late, because again, in the previous video, people were very curious what's going on, and they were asking about the renders, you know, and you also kept in touch with many clients. And again, I'm happy to secure one for myself, the steel version, and I can't wait to receive mine, and I see it ticking as well. But also, you're launching a new watch very soon, which is going to be also in-house caliber.
Yes.
Which is sick.
Yeah.
And affordable.
Yes. So
in today's terms.
This is I can speak maybe more about this, even if it's easier, because as we know, simplicity is the most complex thing. But this is the concept I try to build a new base movement for our watches for the core collection. How the parts are designed and to make them efficient on a base movement. The biggest inspirations for me are ITA, because they have developed their movement.
Of course, they mastered it.
For like more than 100 years, the same movement, and at the same time Rolex. So I am talking about the simplicity and about how the pieces are designed to make them easy. And this is what I took from the experience of restoration, old pocket watches, watches that are decades old, and also watches that are new, before making my watches. And all this experience with making also the previous models, the restoration, I took together, and I decided to make my own movement for our core collection, which is efficient in design language of the parts technically, so they function by just like Lego, you know. This is how a base movement has to work. You just
add stuff, take it away.
You just assemble it, and it works perfectly. This is the way how it has to be built.
Nice. So when are the new models coming out as well? Because again, this is something which is new, so people can still try to apply for one.
Yeah, it's completely new and not launched. So we are launching those our 3 core collection. We are launching it with the new movement in the beginning of the next year.
Yeah, sick. And guys, this is one which will be. What's the price going to be approximately?
It starts from 8,000 euros before VAT.
Yeah, I'm extremely proud of you and happy as well.
Thank you very much.
To see the journey and also what you've achieved, and I can't wait for the future. And everything we spoke about, I can't wait to see these projects come to life. And guys, again, you, like always, check Felipe out, check out the new watches. If you like one of them, try to apply for it. Again, the steel version is sold out. Bronze may be available, platinum may be available, who knows. Check them out at the fair in Dubai now if you go there as well. Beautiful fair, time zones. And also, obviously, links in the description below. Felipe, thank you again, it was a pleasure.
Thank you very much.
And guys, like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.